Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, welcome back to our video. So in this one we're going to take a look at the patch notes of update 5.9. And yeah, we got those a bit late, just a few minutes from me starting to record this video. And first of all, they are going to talk a little bit about the Mortal Kombat team, but we already talked a bunch about them, but they are all reworked and Scorpion is available. We're gonna get legendary Beast Boy in the roster. They say it's gonna be a damage dealer who transforms in different animals by using his metahuman powers. Let's hope it's some proper animal transformations, actually. It's not even that hard to do. It transforms into a gorilla. You just use the Grodd AI and stuff like that. And yeah, they also say something epic attacks, advanced martial art skills. Not gonna go too deeply into this, I might make a separate video about Beast Boy, but let's take a look at the bug fixes. Zatanna, fix the issue with Zatanna passive 2 that doesn't power steal while applying damage reflect debuff. Okay, so that happened whenever you applied specifically damage reflect debuff, you didn't power steal. That's why you could miss the power steal even with the 7-star Zatanna that had that guaranteed. So I'm very glad this is fixed. Gorilla Steel Super Girl fixed issue when the special 2 could KO the opponent in the middle of the animation, kind of irrelevant. A lot of characters can randomly do that. This is a nerf to Gorilla Steel Super Girl here because they fixed the stacking of the sun shields whenever the special costs 0, because previously, and it would honestly say in the description of the passive, that's whenever team spends power, you're gonna generate solar shields, but Puppet Mr. Freeze generated solar shields by spamming his abilities with Puppet, which cost 0, but she was still getting those solar shields, so it makes sense, but it's a little bit of a nerf. They also fixed something with the clipping of her cape. Then this is a thing that actually I don't like. Battle Labs, they fixed the issue where you could see the amount of crisis energy you had on teammates that were not Dark Metal team and did not utilize that mechanic. And that sucks, because I actually liked to see how much crisis energy I had whenever. Even though I didn't use a Dark Metal teammate, for example, Red Hoods. I was like, I'm gonna super move with Red Hoods, and then I know for a fact I have like half of Crisis Energy by seeing that Red Hood special, second special is purple. So when I attack Battle Labs, he's gonna need one more special to enter in final form. I feel that like that's a tool in the system that actually worked decently, but they removed, so I don't like this. Black Admiral of Conduct fixed the issue with the third passive, which would get applied by Dot. This is something that's extremely specific. It's also a little bit of a nerf, but it's extremely specific. So you had Beta Club on Black Adam, and then you know that he has also that passive that decreases the attack and defense of the enemy. So that would constantly refresh by the Dota damage, by the dot damage of the Beta Club. So you would have that endlessly until the Beta Club effect runs out, and then it would normally run down its duration. It's something very specific. If you don't have Beta Club, don't worry about it. But it's all a bit of a nerf. Blue Beetle, they fixed the issue of incorrect bonuses from Azure artifacts? Who's even using him with Azure artifacts? Yeah, I thought they would fix something about him that's actually lacked in terms of doing damage, but no, it looks like that's how he was intended to work, and he's not that great. They fixed the issue where robbing King Super Move Lightning. I'm gonna just skip a bit for the super moves, because there's a lot of super move clipping textures and things that they try to fix here. And the first thing I saw on Discord that people reported and in my YouTube comments was that super moves are actually bugged now. Like nobody was complaining about some clipping in the super move before, but now people say the screen goes black when you do a super move. So yeah, good job on fixing the super move, guys. Great job with that. And they fixed my boy Cyborg. That's actually nice. They fixed my boy Cyborg passive 1, and now you actually gain power when you resist a stun. That's been in the game for quite a long time. I'm actually kind of glad they fixed that. And, oh, we have a separate section for the artifacts, but notable things here is Gorilla Steel Supergirl no longer works with Puppet teams well. Zatanna will work properly now, and the fact that Cyborg now gains power. Overall, decent changes, and yeah, the nerfs were to be expected. They were obvious bugs. It shouldn't work like that with Girl of Steel, Supergirl, and Mr. Freeze with Puppet, but they were fun to use. Now let's get to league rates. They fixed the Zatanna second passive going between phases. This was not only in league rates, was also in some instances of solo raids. Like that passive was unremovable. You wouldn't get rid of it with Brainiac phase transition, and even Joker Venom would not get rid of it in Dawn of Apocalypse solo raids. It would just be a permanent buff, and that has been fixed, which is yet again something that was expected to happen. But it's gonna make league rates a little bit harder because there was a very strong team you could use with EPI, Zatanna, and Raven to one-shot all the way into phase 4 pretty much in tier 10, and now you can't any longer do that properly with the Zatanna buff not passing through. But yeah, that was obvious to be changed at some point and fixed. Yeah, I don't care about the fixed boss Supergirl. They fixed the annoying sound that was looping whenever you finish damage. I think this is gonna be a perk for you guys because a lot of the times in my videos, I have lower sound than you hear it in the videos on my PC when I'm recording those. And I just stop to talk after I finish a fight, and you guys in the background just hear the ding, ding, ding of the damage. Now that's been fixed, so yeah, that's great, I guess. And yeah, I don't care about boss flash, super move, and taste of evil. But artifacts. The Thanos puppets issue where the incorrect negative effect. What? Incorrect negative effect apply chance for puppets. The thing that happened was the tagout disabled was missing, so I hope they mean they fixed puppet by this wording. I have to test that out. And they've also fixed Twin Blades. Now it destroys shields of resurrected opponents. That's a bit specific. They don't really care about the other two things that they did here. And yeah, that's about it. Also, it was a bug with the Ice Clone that couldn't get tagged out, and the Girl of Steel Supergirl passives moving from rounds in Champions Arena that was removed too, but those are gonna be the patch notes. That's the patch. Now, I'm gonna wait and see a bit what they actually fixed versus what they actually messed up, and I'm gonna make some opinions about this patch eventually. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments how you feel about this patch, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, and yeah, by the way, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get the videos with Scorpion out today, but I'll try my best. It's kind of late. I'm kind of tired. You guys might be able to see that. But worst case scenario, tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go ahead and record some videos with Scorpion. But they just might not be tonight. Okay, they might not be tonight. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and goodbye.